Cool. Hey Time Vapors, how you guys doing? Sorry I'm getting over a little bit of cough, cold, sickness, whatever the hell that is. So I haven't been putting any videos out for a little bit. I'm gonna keep trying to get to be consistent so you guys can see what day of the week I am posting. I am trying to go for a Wednesday and like a weekend day, whether it's Friday, Saturday or Sunday. I was having issues with my camera and stuff like that, but obviously that's not your guys' fault. That's all my bullshit. So let me just work through it, and appreciate all you guys following, supporting, subscribing, and I'll try my best to bring more content to you and more frequently. But as it is right now, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. So I appreciate your support again, but let's get into this. So this is a watch review by another good artist that's off the sites. He's been around for quite a while. I've known him really well. He's another good friend, and he's from overseas, back in the UK there. So we'll get through to them and I'll let you know what they're about just now. But let me just show you what I'm vaping on at the moment, because as I say, this is a vape and watch design review kind of channel. So first off, I've got some goofy setups. I was having a bit of an issue with the mag, the smoke mag, so I think I did a review on that as to what the problems were. The trigger and stuff on it were a piece of crap. So I've took the tank off that nice purple tank, off that mod, and I've put it on my Modus Minikin V2. So I've got a Prince tank sitting up on the top of it, a tier V12 Prince tank on my Modus. So I've been hitting that, and that's got some really good flavour and juice out in that one. That's my quadberry juice, the one that I always bring up, you know, the one from Vape Time. That's the quadberry juice. Really good flavour on that one. That's a really good one. And the other one I've been still running, and I still like. As I say, I'm doing a few others. I've got a pod I'm working with right now too, but I'm running my Dovpo with the Aspire Cledo 120 tank on the top, and that one has my coil killers. Again, a juice that you know that I brought up for you before from Gas City Vapes. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Ribbit. Yeah. There you go. And that one's got the, so that's the Aspire Cledo 120 with the Dovpo potentiometer. And that one's running the coil killer, so it's the Sasquatch. So it's the berry flavoured one. I've got a couple more from those guys, Gas City Vapes. Appreciate them guys. Thanks a lot guys. And I'll bring them on other videos, on the mod videos and stuff. So there's the two mods right now. I had another one around somewhere, but I don't know where to put it. But I think I actually have my pod right here too. The Aspire Breeze one. Oh, there we go. But it's a throw hit one, because I've had a bit of a cold and stuff recently. It's pretty hard on my throat. So I've got to be a bit more mellow. That's why I'm running the more smoother juices right now. I'm not running any harsh ones. So that's with them. But let's get to the watches. So the watch artist I'm talking about is Iain Fry. And that's his name, but he goes by the handle or the caller ID of Fritz. So if you look for any of his watch faces, type in Fritz, and it's F-R-I-T-X-X, I think, Fritz. I think I'm saying that right. But he's done a lot of watches, watch designs for smartwatches, and he was one of the guys from way back, if you watch guys know, from the old Gear S2, the Samsung Gear S2, remember the little square boxy one with the camera on it and everything like that? And the Gear S, it used to be like the bracelet watch that had the big honking oblong screen and everything on it, the Gear S from Samsung, that big one. You used to be able to pop it out and then pop it back into another band. The whole band used to come as one unit, and you used to pop the screen, the monitor part, all in the top. He was actually one of the only guys I knew that actually designed watch faces for those style of watches. And then he's progressed to the Android and everything else like that. So two of them from him today, because a lot of his designs aren't all the same. That's what's so cool about it, is he does a lot of mix and matches kind of. So you can do from movies, and you can go to classical watches, to just fun watches, to cartoony, animated and stuff. So he does a lot of cool ones. So the first one I've got is because it's from one of my favourite movies. I watched this a ton of times and I still watch it, and every time I watch this movie I find it so funny. So anyway, I'll leave his profile link in the description, so you can go down there and you can head over to his profile, and while you do, subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button, you know, to let me know that these are some of the things you like. Leave comments below down there too. If you're heading that way anyway, just turn around and do everything down there. It don't matter. Get it all done, said and done, and then when the next video comes out, you're already set up. You know what I mean? So that's the way to do it. But with call it Fritz for now, Iain Fry. This is the one I'm going to show you. It's very hard to see because it's so shiny and whatnot, but it's Suicide Squad. You know, the Suicide Squad movie, the newer thing on the TV there. You know, goes along with the Deadpools and everything else like that. But that's the one. And the next one, it was basically a requested one I asked for him from my time in the military and the army and stuff. I says, well, I need a watch face, but I mean, can you put the like the crest on there? You know, the one from the cat badge. You know, and I did that wrong. You see how I put it there? If I'd have put it there, I'd have got a right punch in the fucking head. Because when you put your hat on, you put it on that way, so the fucking crest was on this side of the head. So anyone that's watching going, dude, you fucking held the wrong side of your head. It goes right here. So it's a cat badge, and I'll show you that in a sec up close because I've got my tablet, but I'll show you it right here. So this is the watch face right there, and it's from the Royal Engineers, the engineers that I were in, and it's got that little logo right on the top there, see? But I'll spin this around and I'll show you up close, and I'll show you some of the basic functions of these. It's not as much the functions as to the usability of the watch. It's really cool, and I also like that it hasn't got so many functions on them. It does the job that you want it to do, and I'll show you what I mean by that Royal Engineer one that I asked of. Alright, so we'll leave it at that for now, and you guys know what time it is for now. Time for the review. So here we are, guys, up close with this these smartwatches by Iain Fry, these designs. Here's what it looks like on the smartwatch itself. This is on the Gear S3. So it looks pretty cool. I'll try and bring it in a bit close so you got a good close view of that. It's a really stylish kind of design. I asked for this design from Iain Fry. This is it on the tablet, you know, as I said to you guys. I like to bring it up on the tablet because it's a lot easier to show you. So I got this one requested because of this right here. This is the crest for the Royal Engineers, the British Forces that I was in. So I served in those guys for a couple of years, like for 7 years basically. So I wanted a design that I could wear pretty much every day I wanted to, you know. It's a stylish kind of design. It's nothing stupid, goofy or out of sorts. I just wanted a basic analog design with the logo on the top, you know, and I said I wanted a black and white kind of version, and then I left the rest to the artist. And the best way to do it is that, because then they can bring you something that they design, and I'm sure you'll like it, you know, whatever it is you want designed. So it was basically analog time, and it had the date, and he's put the date in, made it fit the design really well. See how you got the markers around the outside and the date's right down here. So it works really nicely with this design. You've got the smooth second hand sticking around nicely like that. So this one looks like a real watch face, you know what I mean? Like you could put this on a real watch and wear this one, and it'd be pretty cool. Because with these two dials, these are representing the watch battery level as to how much the watch has got left for battery. This is the phone battery level as to how much your phone's got on it. So they're basically a bit of added on features just to make the style of the watch face, you know. The other thing too is I wanted 24-hour time, and that's why you've got this 13, 14, and you know, all these big numbers around the inside. That's the 24-hour clock right there. So, you know, as we sit right now, it's 4:15 to regular folk, but I mean that'd be 14:15. Oh, sorry, 16:15. Even I'm getting it wrong. 16:15. You know what I mean? In fact, it's 5, isn't it? Look at me getting all ass about backwards. Holy crap! I need to go back to school and learn this shit. No, so that's at 5 o'clock. So that's 17, as you can see behind the dial, or behind the hand. Man, I need to get my words in right. I'm having such a funky time right now, guys, with a lot of stuff. Video is not working right, but anywho, I'll get through this as much as I can. So that's the basic features of the watch face. There's no real tap actions on it, you know what I mean? Nothing really there. The only thing I did there was I got the dim mode working, which is the center. When you press the center, it tells you the dim mode's on, dim mode's auto, or the dim mode's off. See, if I press it again, it'll go dim auto. Alright, so you can have it whether the dim mode's on or off, and that's the dim mode on. So when I show you the dim mode, it's basically just like a lume watch. See that? So that's pretty cool again. He's got the lume in everything, including the hands, and when it's a darker day or whatever, and when this is on the watch face, it looks really cool, the dim mode. It doesn't overpower the watch face, you know. So that's pretty much that watch face. As I say, I wanted to get through a couple of watches with you today of Iain Fry's, because he's got so many. I got a lot of guys that are asking to get their reviews done for the watches, so I'm trying to run through them as quick as I can, you know, and get you guys seeing these and get you over to their sites. I'll leave a link in the description for their profile, so you can check out all their watch faces, because they got a ton of watch faces, and a lot of them, guys, are free. So quit spending your money, go over and take a look, and spend your money on the ones that you really like. You know, there's some other guys out there that do paid watch faces, like jeweler watch faces, Dario, and there's Broda and Prado and stuff like that. Look at those guys, they're worth buying. These guys actually put a lot of free watch faces out there, and as I say, it's really cool, because you get some really classy watches. So you only have to buy a few, and then you can find some that are really cool anyway. Here's the Suicide Squad, really cool movie I like watching, and I found this one of his that I really enjoy. You know, it's got the basic 12-hour digital with the day and date, and it's got Suicide Squad written on the top. So we'll jump down to the tablet so I can show you more detail of this. So you see, he's got the background all set up just like what the movie is, kind of, you know, blended it to how the movie represents. It's got the Suicide Squad here and written here. 12-hour digital time format with the AM PM on this corner, day and date down at the bottom right here. So you got all the details you need for a regular digital watch face, with the cool background and the cool name and stuff. But right over here you see this one. This is a tap action right here, so I'll push the light button, and it brings the light up in the back here, so it gives you a bit more brightness there if you're in a light area, you know, and you want to see it, because a lot of times it's more when you're in the bright is when you can't really see the watch face, because obviously the sun shining down on the watch actually obscures the vision of this, so that light helps to bring it out a bit more to see. The other button over here that you see, the mode button, that's cool, because you see the Suicide Squad right here. When you push this one, you can put your favorite character on here, guys. Look at this. So there's the Joker's little animated screen, then the boomerang, and you can go through them all, eh? This is a pretty cool feature. I like this. So you can set it up the way you know, you can set it up with one of your favorite characters off the movie if you want. And if you just like the movie in general, then you can just push it back to the beginning and just have it as Suicide Squad. So there's a bit of a customize for you. That's pretty much everything that's on this watch face. And when you put it in dim mode, there's nothing special, it just darkens the screen. See how it darkened that? So it just darkens it down to save battery life. That's all that one does. But yeah, Iain Fry does a lot of great watch faces. A lot of them are originals, you know, he picks up ideas and he just throws them in. That's how I've done a lot of my originals. You know, it's just an idea you're walking around with. Let's flip back around to the top, and we do final thoughts, and I'll give you my ratings on what I feel about these watch faces. So that was two watch faces by Iain Fry, the Suicide Squad, and also the RE requested by me, the Royal Engineer one. So I rate those two pretty high. I say yes, they're worth getting. They're both free, so you head on over to his profile and download the links, or check his link out and go over to his site and find the free watch faces. Alright guys, so till the next time, have a good day, have a good vaping day, and also have a good smartwatch day. And there's always time with vaping.